When you walk out of Target with nearly $1,500 in stolen merchandise, you need a flawless exit strategy. Instead, these two executed what might be the sloppiest grand theft in Florida retail history, followed by a masterclass in how to talk your way straight into a jail cell.
Hello, I'm Officer Robinson, Transit Police Department. I'm conducting a theft investigation. You're now free to leave at this time. I'm conducting a theft investigation.
You paying them in the house?
What's that?
They paying in there.
Someone else is paying for the merchandise that you walked out
The
with?
scheme was simple. One woman stays at self-checkout scanning items to create the illusion of a legitimate transaction, while the other simply walks out the front doors with the massive haul straight to an SUV illegally parked across two handicap spaces.
How you walk out with?
Put your hands behind your back, please. Hey, do not pull. I'm going to put you in handcuffs, then we're going to investigate. Relax this hand. Hey, listen to me.
Oh my God,
listen
what is going
to me.
on?
While we investigate, I'll put you in handcuffs, and
Why
if we're
are we
wrong,
doing this?
because
Why am I being
listen, you're pulling your hand.
But listen, sir.
No. You listen. First, put you in handcuffs. Make it safe for me. Then we look into the details. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Just because I put you in handcuffs doesn't mean you're getting charged. It means it gives me time to investigate the claim that you walked out with stuff we're not paying for. Okay?
Okay, we'll work it out for you. We're not just going to take you to jail. Seat right here.
What did I do wrong?
Where's your buddy?
Right there, she don't even know what's going on. So
Well, she's saying that she's about to pay for it.
can't walk out without paying. It's just something they always use.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm just, hey, let me make sure. Let me look into this.
Yeah, so if you want to like stand right there where she can't see and just let her walk out just to make sure, like, hey, she didn't.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Is that her? Tari? Yes.
Here's the deal. I need you to pay attention to me, because every time I ask you a question, you respond. Hold on. You respond with a
It's shocking to me because
It is shocking, and it's unusual that people get put in handcuffs unless they're committing a crime. So we don't just do this, okay? So I need you to listen to me very carefully, okay? Because it's important that you listen. Because if you don't listen, you might miss something, and if you miss something, it could be bad for you. Does that make sense? What's your first name?
Tamika Wilson.
Spell it.
SHEMKA Wilson. WILOSON. Don't turn it off. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
We couldn't turn it off.
Don't do that.
I'm so sorry. We couldn't turn it off.
What do you mean you couldn't?
Because we don't have the key is in the girl's pocket.
Don't worry about the car. What did I just tell you a second ago? You need to listen to me, okay? Don't worry about what he's doing, all right? So you've been arrested. How old are you?
I'm 30.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can... You listening? This is where I told you need to listen.
Can I see
This is where I told you need to listen. This is where I told you need to listen. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You need to listen to me. Because if you don't, it's not going to work out. You want to talk to me about what's going on here today?
I want to know what's going on. We went shopping. I had to go shopping for my baby milk. And my friend was in there still paying for it. And I came out here because the car was still running. And I wanted to make sure the car was still okay. And she was in there paying for it.
You walked into business with your car still running?
Yes, because I can't.
You know that's how cars get stolen, right?
But I can't cut it off because I didn't have the key.
How is it running if you don't have the key?
It's a push to start though.
Yeah, but the key has to stay in the car for it.
Yeah, but it didn't. It was
Caught with the merchandise, her story falls apart immediately. She claims her friend is still inside paying, but can't explain why she's already loading the goods into a running car. When the mechanical lies fail, she shifts to giving a fake alias, but the officer quickly shuts that down.
in my friend pocket, my boyfriend pocket.
Where's he at?
He's at the house.
Right.
But I was already
the car doesn't stay on unless the key is in the car.
It was already in the middle of, I was already in the middle of driving. It's ain't no key like when you drive it. So when you turn the car off, it's going to automatically just go off.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to call your boyfriend to come bring the key.
You just gonna have to do that. That's why I came to the car and just started putting stuff in the car because she was in the.
So whose groceries are these?
That's me and her groceries. It's not groceries, it's clothes and
okay, so whose merchandise is this?
It's me and hers.
So you're sharing. So is she paying for all of it? Did you guys split the bill?
We split. I sent some money to her cash out and we split in the bill.
So you're paying her through Cash App, and she's paying for everything inside.
And her own card.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out. This doesn't turn into anything.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
not.
just a
It doesn't
mistake.
like-
But the loss prevention officer said that you scanned items and didn't pay for them.
Huh? I scanned all my items. I didn't even. They rung us up. The people rung us up.
You didn't go through self-checkout?
No.
How much is all this stuff?
It like came up to. Well, that was food stuff, my baby milk. But the clothes and stuff came up to like, I think like 400.
How do you know how much it all rang up as?
Well, I didn't know because I was just putting the bags in it.
She said they didn't go through self-checkout, that a customer.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry. I
Or,
did go through
employee
self-checkout for my milk. But she said, since we bringing up the clothes, you can go through can you go through self-checkout? And I did go through self-checkout. But I rung up everything.
So
I rung up it was only milk.
Right, but did you pay for it?
What do you mean did I pay for it?
You rang it up, and you have to pay for it after that.
Yeah, I was gonna pay for it. We was gonna pay. That's the card that she was using. But it was 2 transactions.
Right. So
I had to wait till she finished with that one first, and then we was gonna. That's why I was still standing there.
So what that looks like to everybody in the world who doesn't steal is that when you go to self-checkout, bring a bunch of stuff out, and then without putting payment in, walk outside and start loading stuff in the car, that looks like stealing. That doesn't look like, but I'm going to go back in and pay. Sure.
I was gonna go back in, like after I put stuff in and make sure she was like.
But that's not normal
That doesn't
behavior.
at all make sense to anybody.
It's not normal behavior.
I'm going to ask her. I go, hey, are you here paying? I'll ask her. And if she's like, yeah, I'm paying for all this stuff. Oh, okay. That changes the thing. But as of right now, what you're saying is completely different than the way pretty much everyone I know shops.
Okay, well, can you go get like?
I'm letting her finish her transaction. Because if she pays for everything without me talking to her, then we knew that there's a good chance that she was. Are you going to call her and tell her, hey, tell them to pay for all this stuff? Okay, you're not allowed to dig in your purse. Go talk to her. Hey, I'm Officer Robinson. There's a car out here parked in that handicap spot. Was that you? Did you park a white SUV in a handicap parking spot?
Hi, how are you?
Did you drive a car here, or did you ride?
Yeah,
in a car?
I rode.
Okay, so someone else drove?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's a car out here parked in a handicap parking spot, and I
The
thought,
cow's not on it.
no.
Why you looking at me like that?
Well, I was also looking at if you had a disability or something.
Oh no, I said I rode it. I didn't say I drove it.
Are you all done? I'm with your friend outside. Have you paid for everything yet?
No,
Are you ready to
I
go?
haven't. No.
Okay. Are you still working on that?
Yeah.
We'll take this one for last,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
What's wrong?
Well, your friend walked out with hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise that didn't pay for anything. So
I mean, that's what we're doing now.
you're paying for what?
Yes, that's what. So what I'm doing to figure out what's going on.
How are you paying for all that stuff?
With a card. What do you mean?
How do you? Can you walk me through the process of how you are? How she walked outside with?
I don't know what
hundreds of
the she walked outside because I was talking to him. So that's what I'm saying. I thought she was inside.
So what the information I got was that she walked up to a register, scanned a bunch of stuff, didn't pay for it, and then walked out.
How was that? Well, I'm not positive. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to.
She is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So is
What items has not been purchased that she
I didn't say you.
I said that's
your
what
friend.
items has she purchased.
I got you.
Scanned.
Lots of baby formula and clothes.
That was Wick. So she was dealing with Wick with that. So I don't know if that's what the lady in her.
That ain't got nothing to do with you?
No. That's
Okay.
something. That's what I'm like. I'm so.
I got you. So you
I'm
got something
confused.
else. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
make
like,
sure.
I'm so lost.
I got you. That's why I'm like, she's outside with other stuff.
Okay, well.
And you said you were trying to pay for stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying
that's
to
what I'm
figure
saying. I
out
was just calling her to come up
what
here.
stuff are you trying to pay for?
The clothes.
What clothes?
She was assuming she has the buggy, but I'm thought she
Okay.
was still in here. That's what I'm saying.
Did
I
it all
didn't.
get
I'm not
scanned?
aware. Yes, everything. Yes.
So you scanned
Yeah.
all the stuff,
Yeah.
and she walked out
So
with
yeah. So the only thing should be in the buggy is our clothes.
clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. Not baby formula.
No. I mean,
Okay.
unless she put it on the liquor stuff, but she purchased it. She did a wick for that, right? Yeah. That's what she did. She used wick.
No.
She did wick.
No.
Okay,
So
well, I don't know.
what it looks like may have happened is You scanned clothing items?
I was scanning her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she went over there.
And she went over there and scanned stuff. Okay. She didn't pay for any of it.
She knows she's never sleep. That's just the
She didn't pay. She didn't give anything to Target in exchange for hundreds of dollars worth of merchandise. She just walked out with it. What that looks like.
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
What's also problematic is when I go, "What are you paying for?" You go, "All the stuff." I go, "What
Yeah,
stuff?
that's what I'm like. Okay.
What are you paying for?"
Okay, yeah.
And if it's the stuff that he scanned and not the stuff that she scanned, then that's still stuff that she walked out with that you're not paying for.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'm not aware.
her story is that you're paying for all of the
Yeah,
stuff
but I
that
didn't
she
know.
walked
Yeah,
out with.
she has her own card. I don't know.
Okay.
If like I don't know.
So she's supposed to pay for her stuff and you're supposed to pay for your
Yeah,
stuff?
well, our clothes are together, but
I got you.
the baby formula stuff, someone gave her the WIC card to go to the store to get that, so I don't know
I
nothing
got
about
you.
WIC.
It's not your car out there?
No.
It's her.
No.
Okay.
That's my
Because there's
boyfriend.
also an issue of somebody, that's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She said
What did she say? What did she say now?
that it's her friend's car. She didn't go, it's her boyfriend's car, which
Well,
kind of
then-
makes more sense. I got you. Do y'all
We're
have
all
a key?
together. I don't have a key.
Yeah. Well, it's turned off now, so yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, I didn't want her to flee in the car while she was being uncooperative with me.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, so at some point you got to figure that out. All right. I'll let
Okay.
you finish up here.
She'll talk. Can you bring the stuff back in? So I don't want no one to think anything with the bag. Like,
Yeah, we'll get that figured out.
yeah. 'Cause I
Okay.
don't know.
All right. Cool. Thank you. Here's what she is saying. And there is an associate with her. Apparently now they're having a hard time paying, and she's acting all nervous because what I expect is that they have a way to pay. And she's saying, "I don't know, my card's not going," or something like that.
Yeah.
However, the associate seemingly scanned a bunch of clothes, but never any formula. There's a ton of baby
Yeah,
formula.
she did some self-checkout.
So, and she's saying she wasn't trying to pay for
Right, exactly.
She's got her own stuff. So she's giving me the story that she's supposed to pay for everything and she cash after her money and she's not saying that.
Yeah.
So based on all that and what you're saying, it sounds like she went to self-checkout, scanned a bunch of items, put them in the buggy. Also put the items that the associate
Yeah,
scanned
put some of those in there
and is loading them in the car.
and walked out.
And either was waiting for her to run out and hop in the car and then take off.
Yeah, they do this all the time. Like, I can pull up their case in the system. I think her name is like Shakira. They've been apprehended at the other store a couple months ago. They got like 15,000. I don't think she was on it. We can look at it and see. But they do that all the time. They act like one's trying to pay and the other one walks out. But their case is like 15,000.
But then what happens? Does she then get in the car and they both leave with all the merchandise?
They were in it together, but it's just, you can't really prove on our end because she didn't walk out with it. Based on what y'all able to do, you know, that's kind of
I got you.
your best judgment. But,
all right. Are you not comfortable going out there?
yeah, I know that.
Okay.
And we can get the
Because
stuff
I want to
back and get the training
scan it
on
all.
stuff. Yeah. And if you want me to show you like her information real fast on the computer, like it's you. Okay.
Not necessarily
Okay.
in that order. Because what I don't want is for her to be trying to leave and me not know the status of the vehicle.
Because it's just y'all two, not just you. Okay.
Yeah. We had more people that had to leave.
Okay.
But like if it looks like she's arrestable and she's not arrestable, I don't want to hold her, slow her down in any way.
Right.
All right, I'm going to pull my car from over there over to... You're just trying to pay for it, right?
Yes.
But it's already scanned?
Yeah, that's scanned. You scanned them.
Right, so all you need to do is pay for it and we can just give it to you over there.
My bank, and I just got off the phone, my bank account's closed, and that's why I was calling her. For her to come pay for it, but now that you walked in at the same time today.
Okay.
So now it's like a big misunderstanding now.
Right.
So it's like now I'm trying to figure, is she being detained?
I got you. So, she's under arrest.
Okay, so yeah, we need to go in and get this. Bring her.
So you want to know what I think is happening?
What's going on?
I think that when you got customer service from here, you diverted your behavior while she loaded up the stuff, and then you're going to be like, well, hold on, and then you were going to get in the car and leave with her.
What do you mean?
I believe that she loaded up all the merchandise, and you were going to...
She didn't load up all the merchandise.
Yeah, she did. She's got hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that wasn't paid for. And honestly, what I think was that your intention was to leave with her while there's...
Well, why was that my intention was to leave with her? Why wouldn't I have stepped out with her? I'm assuming she's still in. So what are you talking about?
You want to argue?
I'm not arguing.
I'm just telling you what I believe is that you were going to leave with her, with all the stuff not paid for, with the ruse that something's wrong with my card. That's what you're saying.
You walked in here.
I got you. Right now, I didn't put your handcuffs. I didn't go that route.
I know.
But that's what my gut tells me is happening.
No,
I got you. So all the stuff that I seized out there, we're not bringing in yet. But it's all going to be returned to Target.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the reason that why would we need it here if you can't pay for it?
Because she left the building. I did not know she left the building. That's what I'm saying.
I got you.
And if I was going,
are you paying for it? Or if you are, then it's already scanned. Unless I'm misunderstanding.
She's trying to pay for it, but her card was recently hacked or something.
Right.
So she was trying to get her friend. So she could
and I just literally started calling her, and you walked up to me,
pay for it on her friend's
and you telling me this, and that's all. It's like,
right.
What's going on?
Well, what's going on is $1,400. Is any of that stuff still here?
That's what I'm.
All of it's in the car?
It was never living in the car. That's what I'm saying.
It's in the car. No, it ain't. It's in the car.
Okay, well, she should be in here.
Yeah.
That's all I'm telling you.
Maybe she should be. She
That's
walked
what I'm
out.
saying.
She walked
I
out
didn't
with it
never
all
see her leave.
when
That's
it
why I
wasn't
just
when
said
it wasn't paid for. So basically, your friend walked out with $1,449.63. Oh, she has because we've arrested her before. So yeah. So I gotta go figure that stuff out. It's $1,400 worth of merchandise that was scanned that is not paid for, and they're saying that ain't got nothing to do with the.
Say it ain't got nothing to do with her.
With the formula.
Okay.
It's closed, so I don't know what else is in there.
Yeah.
That guy looks like he's a deer in headlights. The cashier trying to help her. She's giving him a story that like my card got hacked. I'm trying to get the payment through or something like that.
Making up stuff.
But I'm real close to believing that this is a ruse that she is also using. She's a suspect. I just not at the point to put her in handcuffs yet. But
Your friend?
Right, that's the other half walking up to you.
Got him.
What? No. I came to the car was running, so I came to the car. Where is he at? Oh.
The cops bring her friend outside and immediately clear her of the theft. The second she realizes she is taking this felony completely alone, she panics. But trying to sprint away with your hands locked behind your back isn't an escape plan. It's a guaranteed trip to the pavement.
Okay, what are you going for?
Oh no, she just told me to.
Yeah, she please don't remove things based on her direction. I got you. This ain't cheap. So what I'm looking at is $1,400 of stuff was scanned, and none of this was scanned. So, which means the total amount of things that were removed from the store is $1,400 plus all the stuff. So I've got loss prevention that's going to figure out how much all this is.
Under Florida law, anything over $750 instantly crosses the threshold into felony grand theft.
This was when, after you finished the transaction, I wanted you to pay for it.
Right,
She told me to go to the computer, so she put the things on pause. So when she gave me the thing on pause, I came over there and helped you bag it up. Then I came out here and I said, let me go get you remember the car was running. So I got the car.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Let me see, get her ID'd. I've ID'd her and I told her she's free to go. She wants to know other stuff.
Shamika Wilson.
Is there an I in there somewhere? Because you spelled SHEMKA. That's
12292.
Shemka Wilson.
All right. Should I just call you Jane Doe? Is that how you want me to call you, Jane Doe?
Shemka?
No, sir.
That's your name?
Shamika Wilson.
Well, the way you spelled it is
It's just
Shemka.
hard. I'm aggravated. Like, I'm just...
Okay, you're aggravated.
I'm ready to
But you're
go.
giving him a last name. Because I know you've been arrested before, or I'm sorry, date of birth. Date of birth. So when I look up just a female with your date of birth, with a last name that begins with W, there is 0.
So here's the deal. This is how it works. If you continue to conceal your identity from us until we get to the jail, and then we find out who you are when we get to the jail because we scan your fingerprints, and they tell us, yeah, this is so-and-so. We arrest you for...
Stop! Stop! Are you kidding me right now? Get on the ground! back because you got warrants.
No, I don't. I just don't want to go to jail. Y'all was gonna be nasty. Y'all was gonna let me go.
Now you're going in the car. You gotta be kidding me right now. Unbelievable.
Y'all let me go to jail. I want to go to jail. My baby's home. Baby's home.
Stop. I got her, E-Rob. I got her. Hold on, hold on.
Hold on. I want to go to jail.
That was ridiculous. What are you doing? Now we're gonna be extra careful.
Can you please untwist these? They tied my thing up. They didn't give me bleed.
Okay,
Oh
they are actually quite loose.
No, they're not. They're hot. I'm twisting it, twisting it.
No, you can actually like freely move this wrist around.
This is hurt.
I believe it's not comfortable, but I just checked it, and there's nothing there that is going to cause injury. It's just uncomfortable. All right, please have a seat in the car. Trey, will you get back over to that white SUV that she ran from? Artari's over there.
I want to go to jail, sir. I promise I didn't want to go to jail.
I believe you don't want to go to
I
jail.
want to go to jail because my baby is so hungry. My baby is so hungry.
All right, Miss. So I'm about to drive you to jail.
Why?
You're going to get charged with resisting, okay, and a theft charge.
Why theft charge?
Well, for leaving the store without paying for things.
It wasn't that loud.
So,
Leaving the store with that.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm going to note in my report what you're telling me, okay? But the evidence suggests that it was a predetermined interest to steal this stuff, to take it without paying for it. But that's what it looks like, more than likely, like by far to me. So because of that, I'm going to write that this is my interpretation of the evidence, was that you were purposefully taking this stuff without paying. The fact that my buddy had to run across the parking lot, and we're worried that you're going to like get hit by a car.
When you lie, steal, and force them into a foot chase, every single one of those courtesies disappears. The woman was charged with felony grand theft and resisting arrest without violence. She was ultimately sentenced to 35 days in jail, 24 months of probation, and ordered to complete a mandatory anti-theft course.